Hello and welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I am Donna Rhodenizer. I have written a singing game for students in grades 4 and 5, ages 9 to 11. It's called Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor. Now before you sing the song, you will probably need to discuss the fact that when we say weigh the anchor, we're not going to see how much the anchor actually weighs in pounds or kilograms or whatever your measurement of weight is. When you weigh the anchor, you actually lift it up out of the water so that the ship can sail. So you're going to weigh the anchor, and part of the singing game is going to be the feeling and the motion of rocking back and forth. And I use a rope with this song and make a big loop of it and put it all around the students who are seated in a circle. And we pull that rope as we sing along with the song in the same style as a sea shanty, which was a working song that would be rhythmic, and so that the sailors on board a ship would be able to work and stay together and do whatever they were doing, pulling ropes or weighing the anchor or whatever. I'll put the song up here so you can see it in its entirety, and I will sing for you so you can hear what the singing game sounds like. This is Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor. Heave ho, weigh the anchor, heave ho, pull all day. Heave ho, weigh the anchor, then we'll sail away. Heave ho, stop. Where are you going? Far away. When will you come back? 7 days. Do you have a crew? Yes, I do. Who is the first mate? I choose you. This song is in a minor tonality, which can be a great way to get that tonality in the ear and internalized with your students. It is also good for the tone sets lo, la to do, that la, do, la, and la, mi, la, which is a perfect fifth, and also lo, la to lo, so la, so, la. So those are three really good intervals to be able to prepare, as well as to identify and isolate and label later. I have many favorite singing games that I use with my lower elementary students for individual singing. This one is wonderful for upper elementary because of that minor tonality, and because there are multiple questions and multiple answers. It gives the students a little bit of opportunity to not just have one chance to sing whatever they're going to sing, and the class is busy trying to remember the order of the questions, and also they've just been pulling on the rope. So it's not like everybody's looking at that person the whole time and they're standing there hung out to dry and trying to muster enough confidence to sing an individual response as part of the singing game. It all flows very naturally as all part of the game. Because it is also based on that sea shanty sound, you can tie that in with some of the popular sea shanties that are being sung out and about these days in elementary music classrooms and in vocal studios and on social media, where students are really tuning into that sound, that tonality, that feel of a sea shanty. Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor is one of the songs in the New Singing Games for Young Singers, Volume 3, that I've written. There are actually 3 volumes in this collection of new singing games. Volume 1 is for kindergarten and grade 1 students, ages 5 to 7. Volume 2 is for students in grades 2 and 3, ages 7 to 9. And Volume 3 is for students in grades 4 and 5, ages 9 to 11. My new singing games for young singers, volumes 1, 2, and 3, are available at donnaandandy.com. You will find ebook versions of that, as well as print copy options, either from our website or from Amazon. I'm going to switch out of this video and into an afternoon session that I had with my granddaughter Matilda. We tried to show what it would look like to play the game Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor and pull on the rope as we're singing. Now, with just 2 people, it makes it really difficult to pull a rope that's large enough for a group of 25 students. So we looped it over a kitchen chair, which kind of worked, kind of didn't. But you'll see how that works as we're singing along. And there is also the option, if you have a small group class or even just an individual student in a vocal studio, to just have a small rope and just pull back and forth between two people, and whoever is leaning in can ask the questions at the end of the song, and whoever is leaning out can answer them, and then you can switch. So there is still that back and forth call and response, and a chance to do some individual singing in a small group class or as an individual in a vocal studio private lesson. Let's flip this video now and visit my kitchen and see what Matilda and I are doing with Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor. Matilda and I are here with a rope, and we're going to sing the song Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor. This song is in a minor tonality, and it would be for upper elementary students, and it's kind of sea shanty kind of vibe going on, and there's a game that goes with it. But we'll sing it first because Matilda hasn't even heard this one yet. And I'm going to put the book right here so I can be sure to sing it right, so I don't teach it to you wrong. How's that?
Yes.
So, what is our starting note? That's the sound we're going to start on. I'm going to sing heave ho, weigh the anchor, heave ho, pull all day, heave ho, weigh the anchor, then we'll sail away. Heave ho, heave ho, stop. And then we have a series of questions. And the questions are, where are you going? Far away. When will you come back? 7 days. Do you have a crew? Yes, I do. Who is the first mate? I choose you. And then that person gets to pick. So as the class is doing what Matilda and I just did, we are pulling on that rope with the song, and you can either do hand over hand or just go 2 hands and then change, and then 2 hands and change. Now we have a chair over there, which you can't see. We're going to stop for a minute while I tell them. We have a chair over there, which is making it so that we can pull this. But with a full class of students, that rope will be in a beautiful circle, and it is way easier to move that rope than with just 2 people. We're doing the best we can, but there's only 2 of us.
Yes.
So if we did this as a game, and you are the person that's walking around the circle while the class is doing that, you can just pretend that you're walking around. So you're not pulling the rope at all. You're sort of walking around the class. When you go over by the chair, then just sort of don't get caught in my rope. Then she's coming around. Here she goes. As I sing, heave ho, weigh the anchor, heave ho, pull all day, heave ho, weigh the anchor, then we'll sail away. Heave ho, stop. The captain would stop. Now, if you come back over here and pretend you've stopped so we can see you. And we're going to ask you the questions. Do you remember the answers? She's only heard it once, maybe not. Where are you going?
Far away.
So you sing far away.
Far away.
When will you come back?
7 days.
Do you have a crew?
Yes, I do.
Who is the first mate?
I
choose you. And then she gets to choose somebody else. And that person, that she's choosing me. And then I would walk around and be the captain and get to answer all of those questions.
Let's do this again.
You want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
do you want to help pull the rope?
No.
You want to walk around?
No, you walk around.
I walk around. I'll just pretend I'm walking.
You know.
Heave ho, weigh the anchor. Heave ho, pull all day. Heave ho, weigh the anchor, then we'll sail away. Heave ho, stop. Now can you remember the questions? So the first one is, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Far away. When will you come back?
When will you come back?
7 days. Do you have a crew?
Do you have a crew?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Who is the first mate?
Who is the first mate?
I choose you. If you have only 2 people, you can still have the feeling of that sea shanty without even moving the rope by just doing a back and forth pulling like this. Not too hard because you don't want to hurt the other person, of course, but we can sing. Heave ho, weigh the anchor, heave ho, pull all day. Heave ho, weigh the anchor, then we'll sail away. Heave ho, stop. And you can take turns who gets to ask the questions and who gets to give the answers. So that's an adaptation that you can do when you only have 2 people in the rope. Now,
Yeah.
We've got lots and lots of rope because it's big enough for 25 kids, so it's way more than we need for just you and me. All right, that's Heave Ho, Weigh the Anchor, and a chance to do some individual singing and to hear a minor tonality, which is great for a tone set for your students in upper elementary grades.
Yes.
As part of new singing games for young singers. Have a great day making music and make music a great part of your day. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, she does.
I agree.